Are you sitting comfortably?
Not really, no.
Why not? What do you need?
Okay, it's
It is cold, you're absolutely right.
some of the element has rotted out on this. After the summer, they'll be cheap, won't they?
I can't believe that your fan heater from 1970 is not optimal anymore. Right, shall we film our Pistons, the podcast? I can't get comfy today.
No, because we've got to lob against.
No, well, yeah, I can't lean against your bike. Right, here we go. Hello, you absolute legends. Welcome back to the channel. John here on a windy, wet, horrible, cold old day in Lincolnshire.
Can you call in the makeup lady, please, to make sure I look all right?
You look wonderful. You look fine. We'll start that again.
No, get the makeup lady to come and make sure I'm... I ain't got any shiny forehead, right? Can I lean forward a bit?
You can do what you want.
Good.
Well, you're getting a Jeremy Clarkson lap time. Hello, you absolute legends. Welcome back to the channel. John here, with Dad, of course, on a cold, wet, horrible, blustery, wintry old day.
Pants.
Here in the workshop. Before we go any further, have you won the lottery and haven't told me?
No, I'm having to do. My doctor says I've got to stop getting starved down, else it'll kill me.
You might not see it on camera, but off camera, Dad's actually got a heater on, which is actually the first time ever in my lifetime I think I've ever known
The only
you
put I heater on, mate, is to dry paint.
Yeah, I don't think you've ever put the heating on in the workshop ever to warm it up. So you can tell how cold it is in the workshop. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you, son.
It is the first podcast of 2025. As you know, at the end of 2024, the podcast sort of turned into a monthly roundup. It's Pistons, the only podcast filmed in Dad's workshop, literally in the workshop today as well. Good.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I've noticed that our format is being sort of incorporated into other people's stuff.
Are you now?
I have noticed it. Yes.
Who else is?
I'm not saying any names because it's more than one YouTuber.
Just to clarify, though, we didn't make this up. We didn't pioneer sitting in a workshop having a chat. You know that, right?
But there seems to be more people doing it now.
Good. Well, we need views because effectively people don't really watch the podcast. But for those of you that do watch the podcast, that are stalwarts of the channel, thank you, I suppose. It's just two blokes in a shed having a chat. It's sort of become a...
They're family, aren't they? I like to think of them as an extended family.
Oh, don't come round for Christmas. We've not got enough chairs. Anyway, it's January. It's the end of January 2025. We had a mammoth year 2024, and if you haven't seen our roundup of the year on the channel, that was our last podcast, check that out now. But, we will start today's podcast, as we mean to go on, with statistics. I know how we've become to
don't normally do that.
talk about statistics.
Yeah, we do. What's in the workshop?
Well, what's in the workshop is coming.
Me, you and me bike.
Yes, me and you are in the workshop today. What's on the stats? Well, it's been a quiet start to the year, followed by a busy end to the month. So this month, 100,440 views so far.
What, this month?
This month. It's good going.
That's a lot, isn't it?
It's all right, isn't it? Followed by 355 subscribers. So to everyone that has subscribed this month, thank you very much. What do you think our most popular video of January so far has been?
The Lidl stuff.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
It's got to be Lidl.
The Lidl hand torches that I bought you for Christmas. $6.99 Lidl hand lamps. For some reason, people like watching us fart about with Lidl tools.
Lots of people do it.
I think we should incorporate that more into the channel. So comment down below if you want to see more tools reviewed from high street retailers on the channel.
Your mum got some flyers from Temu. They're particularly rubbish. They're so rubbish, I can't even... If that's an insult to rubbish, it is.
We'll talk about rubbish stuff that we've bought recently later on in the video when we talk about mud flaps. But yeah, I think we should buy some stuff off Temu.
No, other people are doing it.
All right.
But it's all rubbish.
Other people are doing podcasts. You know, we're weighing that up.
Lots of... Sheddies, they call them. There's a lot of sheddy people.
Sheddies?
Yeah.
Sheddy bear?
Afternoon sheddies.
Oh, right. We say legends.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own thing, don't
Some
they?
people have got ever such tiny sheds. one fella's shed is, it's tidy in our front room.
Tidy? Oh, I thought you said tiny.
No,
Oh,
some
tidy.
people do tiny ones as well. There's a chap with a 6x4 shed that he does stuff in.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say your shed is messy.
No, but some people's tools are, this tool
Yeah.
lives here, these are the batteries that live in this tool, the shelf is cleaner than our kitchen.
Yeah, but you've been in my shed and that's, well, organised chaos.
But their sheds are tidy and clean.
Yeah.
Is it because they don't do any stuff in the shed?
Maybe not.
My shed gets dirty.
Do you know where everything is in your workshop?
I do, I know.
There you go. And mine's the same, rough idea. Anyway, can we talk about what we've done in January?
You must.
Because we've got drama in January and we've also got good stuff that happened in January. It's been blooming cold, it's been blooming horrible, and it's been blooming wet and windy. We've had storm this, storm that. And we haven't really done much in the
Another
workshop.
storm now, isn't there?
Eowyn or whatever we're
No,
on.
another one now. It's a Spanish storm.
Ah, Spanish storm. Anyway, so we haven't really done too much in the workshop. So we've tried to bring you content that was, we were able to bring you without getting you cold and wet and
Well,
miserable
we've done
and
stuff
horrible.
this time of the year and it's been quite nice.
Well, last year we were welding up a blooming Rover 75 and doing all sorts of
New
stuff.
Year's Day was outside working on you.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about what we were doing in the
Lovely
minus.
day, wasn't it?
It was lovely, yeah. Well, hey, let's not get involved. But let's talk about Proton Impians, which is how we started off the year.
Aye.
We finally fixed the Proton Impian brake pedal, as far as we're aware. All the brakes now fully working. That nav brake pedal that we had fixed with a pressure bleed.
Yep.
We couldn't use the Proton PDT 2000 tool. However, some interesting news, which I don't have to show you, sadly, is someone has made us a cable.
Yeah.
Some very clever person has worked out the wiring diagram and all the pins and has made us an OBD2 cable for the PDT 2000 laser machine for the Impian. So shout out to Ali, who has done that for us. Thank you, Ali, and sent us it. We will be testing that in future videos. But we've fixed the brakes, basically. Pressure bleeding. That took us a month on and off. Happy days. What is next for the Impian? Because the project has stalled.
It's your fault.
We've got cosmetic work to do,
Keep
I
giving
think,
you lists of stuff to buy and you ain't bought
on
it.
the Impian. We've got
Wiper blades to buy.
wiper blades, tyres, we've got wheels to refurb, we've got all sorts of stuff to do. I think because we're not leading up to an end date with the Impian, really, it's sort of just been put on the back burner. But when it gets warmer, when it gets nicer spring days, I think we need to have a good old weekend just smashing jobs out on the Impian. Get that wing mirror off and sprayed, get them pillars sprayed, get the wheels off. We're going to refurb the wheels ourselves, by the way. We're going to give it a go. Yeah, nice.
Better get on some graft then.
Nice. And get it on the road. So the Proton Impian, for those of you that are thinking, what are these boys doing with that Impian? Well, it's kind of taken a back seat, and you'll find out why in a second. But we're going to smash that.
I've been coming out and having a tinker with it when he's not looking.
Why, what have you done to the Impian?
I've stopped that funny little creaking noise.
Yeah, there was a creaking steering noise at the front. What have you done? What was it?
I couldn't find out what it was, so I just kept working out what it wasn't.
So what have you done then? What have you done to the Impian that wasn't filmed?
Had the steering rack off,
Right.
the lower arm off,
Right.
I've had the cross member off.
Oh, now it's all coming out. Yeah.
I've had the front end stripped down.
Did you film any of this?
No.
Good, that's good, isn't it?
Took a picture of it now.
It's the last time I buy a car for content and you do it. It's like the micro all over again. But Impian stuff is coming, I promise. And we'll talk more about the Impian later on in the video. Which leads us on nicely then to the little night orange, the Smart 451, because later in the month we've been working on that, which has brought in loads of new people watching the channel. We did an oil and filter change in -3 degrees.
Oh, that's what it was it?
Yeah, it was cold. Because we had the intermittent EML light on, the P0012 issue. What did you do there? You did some work with the solenoid or something?
Now the diagnostic is,
Yeah,
take that filter out,
yeah,
check the solenoid, clean the filter,
yeah.
put it back together. If it still does it, it's the solenoid.
Okay.
That's what it says, it's in English.
So we did that. Then we stripped the brakes down and refitted a new brake
Oh, I put a brake
adjuster on
that's
it.
That's been on the YouTube, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's on YouTube. And then we took it for MOT. Dun, 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 the most recent video. The EML light is back on. Yeah.
That's because it bought a solenoid.
We're going to have to replace that solenoid, aren't we? It's going to cost me £50 to £100. I'm going to have to speak to Sam and get the proper part number. I can get an aftermarket one, 30 odd quid, but we'll see what we need to do.
Yeah, but they're all much of a muchness, you know. That looks like they are on other cars.
Yeah, fine. But the Smart 451 is getting some TLC because that EML light was on, which leads us on nicely to this.
I'm going to have to cough. Sorry. That's my TV cough, that is. You can't do one of them Bob Fleming ones, can you?
Pardon me. Which leads us on nicely to this, which we tested. And I must admit, at the time, I was quite scathing of it.
You was horrible.
Which is the King Bolan.
You didn't have your badge on.
E-Diag Elite. But actually, we've used it a few more times since that video was filmed, and it's quite good. What do you think to the E-Diag Elite now we've used it a few more times?
I've seen these on the interweb thing, and it's like, you basically call that a dongle, can't you? You stick it in and
you can call it whatever you want.
It communicates with the software that you've got on your phone.
Effectively, it's a Bluetooth.
But there's no reason for that not being able to do anything in the universe, is there? If you download the software.
I was a bit scathing, I was a bit dubious about downloading the software.
You was downright flipping mean, I thought.
To my personal mobile phone. And actually, I have watched the video back afterwards and thought, oh, I'm a bit rude here.
Bitch.
Yeah, I was being a bit bitchy about the King Bolan E-Diag Elite. Some people have rightly called me out and said, hang on a minute, that's not bad for 50 odd quid. What are you moaning about? But we will be using this some more. And actually, in hindsight, now I've had a sleep on it and used it a bit more, it's not bad.
I like the bit is, if you want to do so-and-so, download the software. So you ain't got to have all the software.
No. So we will be using the King Bolan E-Diag Elite
I think it got a bit
more.
on that smart car for bleeding the brakes, hasn't it?
Hopefully it's got something on a Proton for bleeding the brakes, but we'll have to have a look at that. But the E-Diag
You had to
Elite.
download the software, didn't you? It's a good job we've got Wi-Fi in the yard, isn't it?
Yes. If you were stuck on the Scottish Peninsula,
that's no good then, is it?
It's not great.
If you ain't got any Wi-Fi.
But if you're stuck on the Scottish Peninsula, that's probably not the least of your concerns. So the E-Diag Elite, I was a bit scathing about it.
You was miserable, old bugger.
I was cold and tired and fed up, and we'd had a bad morning fitting mud flaps. More of that to come. But we'll test that some more.
I don't get involved with this sort of stuff because it was my main thing to turn off the blinking tyre pressure monitoring light on a brand new Vauxhall Corsa was enough for me.
Did you do that this morning?
I did it yesterday morning. Because there's a really expensive one of these you see on the internet, isn't there?
Yeah. We'll play with that some more.
It doesn't look like a piece of rubbish. The pouch is nice.
We'll play with that some more in some future videos.
Yeah.
But
I reckon this is better than what you think it is.
yeah. Sorry, E-Diag Elite.
Yeah. The thing is, you could lose it easy, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Where's my diagnostic machine?
Where's my diagnostic machine? Do you know what's really annoying me?
What?
Your blooming garage door rattling.
Can't help that, it's the wind.
Anyway, so we've done that. The EML light is intermittent. We're going to have to replace a VVC or VVT.
But this did something that the King Bolan didn't, because this went into the SAM, didn't it?
Well, this is a different King, so it's by the same company.
Yeah.
King Bolan. But yes, it did a bit more.
It did. It went
go
into the SAM.
Yeah. Well, let's face it.
Not Sam from Mercedes.
Well, no. But let's face it. I used it in 20 minutes to do a simple job.
I was having a cup of tea.
I think there's a lot more that the E-Diag Elite can do, and I will not be so rude about it in the next video.
It says here, if you're rude about this, it knows.
It listens and puts a warning marker on your social media.
No, it doesn't. It gives you some horrible software that messes your car up. Learn you to be bitchy.
And I'm a bit dubious. Anyway, let's not
That's
get...
how they work. That's how the Renault worked, you know.
What, they heard what you said?
No,
and
the diagnostic machine wasn't... The stuff wasn't there. It was done over the internet.
Oh yeah, I think most things are. Nowadays. Anyway, enough about the e-diag.
Yeah.
It's coming to future videos. I'm sorry I was a little bit rude about it, but
It's definitely, you need somebody that's conversant with modern technology to use it.
yes.
Not stick it in and never look at the screen.
I was a bit grumpy with it, so I apologise.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else did we do this month? Well, the van. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. It had a noisy heater fan.
That was no problem.
You took that out. You took it to bits, fixed it, sprayed it. It's going well, nice and warm in the
What do
van.
you expect? It's a van.
And then there was the incident.
Nothing to do with me, pal.
Which, if you haven't seen the videos on the channel,
Because they've.
there was a...
I bumped me the van.
Yeah, that's exactly how I was. I was gutted, mate, that morning I filmed that video.
You know how I feel when that fella backed into me Hyundai i10.
Yeah, I know. There's been an incident in the van. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Basically, I bumped the van. It's in the middle of repair. We've been through the oh no, I've hurt my van jeopardy. We've been through the you checking it out. We've been through the taking it apart and you bodging it back up.
Just to get it mobile.
Just to get it out the way. So the van, there was an incident. It's being sorted. There will be videos coming of us repairing the van further.
Excellent.
I.e. fitting a new wing, fitting a new headlamp, fitting a new trim.
That's your lot, really.
Yeah, if anything good has come out of the incident, it's some content, isn't it? It's caused you some work. Talking about incidents and crashes this month, I sent you some footage of a Ferrari F40, which was doing the rounds. Thankfully, everyone's okay. There was an incident with a Ferrari F40, £2 million worth of Ferrari, £200 worth of red Fiat.
It looked to me like something went wrong with the car.
What, on the Ferrari?
It did.
Oh, that's what I'd be saying if I was the person driving it as well.
Because-
something went wrong, mate.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, you boot it down and it starts to slide. You don't press your foot even harder and... I don't know.
If you haven't seen the footage of the F40 crash, here it is.
Oh,
It looks to me like the blooming throttle stuck.
What did you say?
It looks to me like the bloody throttle stuck.
Maybe it was, I don't know. But all I know is thankfully everyone is okay, apart from probably some hurt egos and hurt insurance companies.
Electric pole, the street light.
Yes, yes, and £2,000 worth of street lamp.
Hell yeah, they're cheap, aren't they?
Yeah, well, I don't know. So thankfully our incident wasn't as bad as that.
But there's been several Ferraris crashing.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
You see.
I think Mr. Hamilton's taken on Ferrari recently as well, hasn't he?
Oh, do you think that somebody's messing with the software? No, I think it might be a hostile state. No, not them.
Not them. The other hostile states.
Yeah, yeah.
Fake news, fake news. Let's not get into that. That's not our. That's
No, no, we don't do
we're not into conspiracy theories
No.
and bashing the police.
I'm just
and
trying to
talking
think it'll
about
be a
Trump.
hostile state.
That's
Switzerland.
That's that's other YouTube car-related
They make
people.
them chocolate bars with gaps in that you don't know about.
Yeah, and the gaps have got bigger. What's that all about? Anyway,
Global warming.
but
Shut up, Dad.
yeah, shut up. But I'm sure a automotive YouTuber will probably end up with the F40 in his garage to repair.
You think so?
We could do it. Do you fancy it?
I think that'll go back to the main dealer.
Dad's got a Ferrari F40.
I'm not messing about with that blooming plastic stuff. What was that car that chucked its flywheel through the window?
That was a Ferrari. Yeah, that was scary, that was. We
Could have killed somebody.
It could. We were at the Stamford Classic Car Show a couple of years ago now, and I think what happened is some kids were told they could sit in the Ferrari, weren't they? And then the owner of the Ferrari, I hope it was the owner, said, "Oh, do you want to turn it on, kids?" Turned it on, and this be known, one of the kids had actually got his foot stuck hard down on the throttle, and bang!
Yeah, the clutch cover went through the back boot leading into the back window.
It went probably, what, 20 foot into the air as well?
So lucky somebody wasn't killed.
Yeah, it's very lucky. somebody had a bad day then.
What happened to that car?
We were very close to it. We always stood next to it at the time, weren't we? Yeah.
Well, what happened to that car? Do you think it's got mended?
No idea. Maybe we'll see it at the Stanford
Probably the
Classic.
little boy is having to save his pocket money up every week.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's your £5 a week, boy.
how did it happen? Well,
This little boy stuck his foot to the boards.
people that are having a worse week than me, people that are having the Ferraris damaged.
I don't think our week's been very weak. It's just one of them things.
Have you seen Gordon Ramsay's new Aston Martin?
I have, yes.
Here it is. What do you reckon to that for £2 million?
It looks like the paint colour you'd see on something from the 1980s that's been slightly... A special edition.
It's actually the hovercraft that's taking us to France this weekend.
No, I think it's a special edition, I don't know, Fiat Punto, the sporting edition.
It looks a bit like a Mustang, but yeah, if you haven't seen that in automotive news this week...
It's the blue and red stripes that look particularly taxed to
Hey,
my...
if I was Gordon Ramsay and I had the bunny and I found that attractive, I'd be doing the same thing. Am I jealous he's
Is
driving
Gordon-
around in that? Yeah, absolutely I am.
Yeah, it's only a bitch, you know.
I'm pissing about in £300 old Protons, but it's not the colour I would be painting it. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you reckon to Gordon Ramsay's new
what if
Aston
Mr. Ramsay
Martin?
sees this? He'll give us a road to us.
Mr. Ramsay, I'm very sorry, but I'm not really. Am I jealous he's driving around in a
I'm
£2 million
jealous.
Aston Martin? You betcha I am. But would I be painting it that colour? No. I'd have it purple. And some people would probably think, what's that YouTube Wally John Coupland, that Proton guy, pouncing around in a
I hope
purple
Mr.
Aston
Ramsay
Martin?
doesn't see this, else he's good. You know what he's going to say? He's going to be ever so rude.
He'd put 2 pieces of bread between me and call me an idiot sandwich.
I think he might tell you to go away in short, jerking motions.
I don't think he cares. He'd be saying, I'm in my Aston Martin, mate. See you later in your Snail van.
You're sitting in your shed. You think that's straight? Oh, I don't give a beep.
Right, anyway, that leads us on nicely to what's in the workshop. What's this? What? Hang on a minute.
Tony the Tiger. Ah, they're great.
Oh, right, okay. I think that's copyrighted as well, so we can't have that.
It's all right, I did tasty, very, very tasty.
Just for, what's the word I want? Just for balance. Tell them about the honey, mummy. Right, anyway, what's in the workshop?
Me Tiger.
It's a motorbike. Why is there not a Proton in the workshop?
Because the Proton is boring.
Why is there not a Royal
This is
Snail in
getting
the
MOT
workshop?
next week.
Yeah, so you're working on your
Give it a
Triumph
check.
Tiger. People might not have seen this on the channel.
Of course they have, it's been stood there.
It normally stands there. Tell us about your bike, please.
Yeah, it's a 2005 Triumph Tiger.
It's very nice. Is it fast?
No, it only goes 70 mile an hour on dual carriageway.
What brake horsepower is it?
About 98 or something.
And what engine size is it, please? It's 900.
Says on the side.
It says on the side 955i. So it's a 1 litre, isn't it? Engine, really. Nice. Why have you got it in bits then? Why is it in the workshop?
I'm checking the brakes,
Yes.
checking the MOT items.
Yes.
I'll take it for an MOT.
Good. That could be a video. Pre-MOT checks on the Triumph Tiger. Any
I
issues
think
with
it's only done about 300 miles since last year's MOT because I ain't had a chance to ride it because I've been pissing about with old cars.
Good, rightly so. We're not about motorbikes here. It's not John Coupland motorbikes.
Yeah.
It's John Coupland cars. Good.
There's a chap who does a Tiger channel and he goes for rides on his Tiger.
Well, I'll stick a GoPro on you in the summer then, and you can take it to Mablethorpe,
Oh no.
and I can drive along next to you and get some B-roll footage with Mrs. John Coupland hanging around the back of the Smart.
Does that fella on the telly have a drone flying in front of him, should you think?
Who?
Henry Cole.
No, I reckon he's probably got something on a stick in front of him.
But then all of a sudden it'll go...
Oh, I don't know. That's
1 minute it's like up in front and then it turns around and it's like filming him from in front somewhere.
well, I don't know. But
Yeah,
clever
you
things.
could drive a drone would do that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Gone are the days when you've got a car in front of you with a bloke hanging out the window with a camera. And
We'll have to get the drone out and do some drone footage of you driving your Triumph Tiger. or
You
riding
never,
a
see,
trike.
you never see the stick.
No, no, you don't see the stick.
Oh, don't you?
But also you don't see the bit where the bloke turns into the Hulk and paints himself all green. You don't see that either.
Right.
Tricks of the camera. Anyway, so the Tiger is in the garage.
Yeah.
Nothing major to work on it.
No.
It's going for an MOT. I think we'll film a video, pre-MOT checks on the Tiger at some point. I have a disclosure to make.
No, good. If you buy another car, I'm disowning you.
I've got 2 words for you. Proton Aero back.
Yeah.
I went to look at one that the Banger Boys have pulled out of somewhere
Seen the film, Rum.
and said it's too good to race.
Has anybody bought it yet?
Well, how would you feel about a Proton Aero back on the
very,
channel?
very disappointed.
Oh dear. Prepare for disappointment, boys and girls. I haven't bought a Proton Aero
You
back.
haven't. Because you're losing mechanic.
It might be that the Banger Boys give us a Proton Aero back for the channel. We shall soon find out. Anyway, more Proton news
You don't want any more cars. I'm not going to have any more cars.
later on in the channel, which leads us nicely onto presents. Stuff we've been sent. Move away from that Proton quite quickly. Comment down below. Do you want to see a Proton Aero back on the channel? Yes.
A different mechanic, though.
We've been sent lots of items this week. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll talk to you about things I've bought first. And then
That'll not be a very big heap.
talk about stuff we've sent. I found this on eBay and I spent £8 on it. Dun dun da da.
Yeah, a fool and his money is easily parted.
It's a Proton tow ball cover. What do you reckon to that?
I think it's a waste of £8. If you drive around, you can pick them up off the road.
Yeah, but it doesn't say Proton on it, does it?
So what?
This is a genuine Proton tow bar cover. I could have actually bought the tow bar and cover brand new for £12, but I'd have to go and pick it up from Kelvedon. So I bought this. It needs a good old clean. I'm going to stick it on my van. It's a Proton tow ball cover. Not very exciting, but that's something that I bought.
I bet some brake cleaner would get that old white right enough.
I then went on eBay and from my favourite new seller, JW Vintage and Luxury, bought this, which I would like to see you sporting at a show later on in the year. It's a shell suit. Well, it's actually from Kappa. And what year would you say that this jacket hails from?
When did people wear shell suits?
Well, I would
Was it
say
in the 90s?
I would say the mid-90s,
Yeah.
mid to late 90s. The Gallagher boys, you know,
Borat
man.
Borat wear a shell suit.
You know, I would have brought this out, Kappa. But no, this one, ladies and gentlemen, is from 2008. Now, I don't think you'd be
retro.
It is retro. I don't think many people would be sporting this in 2008, but there's a reason I've bought this. This cost me £6. It's official merchandise from the Proton Sports Carnival 2008. What on earth is a sports carnival?
I think you should have that framed and put on in a big frame like you do football shirts and stuff.
Oh, has it got a hood? It's got a lightweight hood as well built into it. I'm going to wear that in the spring on the channel. What do you think to that?
Did the Gallagher boys used to pull their necks right up over the chin?
I don't
Keep
know.
the chins
I
wide?
was a blur man. Proton embroidered Proton Sports Carnival 2008 official Kappa jacket. I added that to the collection for £6.
Well, have you ever searched the history of it?
No, not yet.
Was this worn by somebody important in Proton?
Jeff Capes.
I think that would have been not big enough.
I don't know. Maybe do some research on the internet. Have you ever heard of the Proton Sports Carnival 2008? What do you think to that?
Those look like athletes, don't they? If you see what I mean.
Yeah.
People doing
People doing
athletic
athletics.
stuff.
Yeah. Or cheering for Proton. Hooray for Proton. There it is.
Well, somebody will know.
I'm going to wear that anyway. And talking of the next thing that I bought, bum ba da bum bum ba. These may have been used actually at the Proton Sports
I
Carnival.
don't think they've ever been used anywhere. A fool and his money.
Now I paid far too much money for these, so I won't tell you how much I paid for them. £30.
Fool and his money.
But here, look at these. Now, These are Proton, what would you say they are? Banners? Bunting?
They're bunting for events, aren't they?
Maybe we used at the Proton Sports Carnival.
No, they're not. These will be for a garage, aren't they? And when they're going to launch a new model,
I shall take
these
them
will
out
be.
here.
But the owner of the garage says we're not going to make our garage look tat with that.
I've bought these because I can. They were £5 a pack, and I bought some other bits as well. But I'm going to put them up in my garage. Maybe you can hang them from your ceiling as well when we have the
no.
Wadger in here. What do you think to them?
Hang them up at your sports day at the local school.
When we go to shows and festivals and all that sort of stuff, we could get little flagpoles and hang these up, and effectively we could have our own Proton dealer stand.
Good.
We could take the whole collection, including the latest edition, a Proton Aeroback. What do you reckon to them?
Very good.
Good they are, aren't they?
A fool and his money is easily paid.
I also bought a Proton tie. If you follow me on Twitter, I've been wearing it to work this week, but I haven't brought it with me. But Proton tie also came this week, which is what I bought actually the whole pack for the Proton tie. More presents. We've been sent this.
Yeah.
By the team at Giraffe Tools. It's the, what is it called? It's the Grand Falls pressure washer with 65-foot soft auto retractable hose. If you've watched my most recent video of mud flaps, I've actually, well, got another one of these, which we fitted at my house. This one has been sent to you because you are a super duper influencer.
Have you done a video of yours being used, or has it just been used on Twitter and...
Well, I haven't done a full video of it yet, no. But I'm actually relatively impressed with it now. When we first installed it, I says to you scathing things about it, like I did the e-Diag. But actually now I've had a good couple of weeks using it, it's relatively good. You're going to use this one. This is going to be yours.
Excellent.
What are you going to do? Fit it down the side of the house and use it?
It all depends which way it tips.
Or are you going to fit it in the workshop and use it?
It's on a swivel.
Ah, I see. But anyway, we've been sent that, well, you've been sent that to test out. Wall-mounted pressure washer.
Excellent.
I actually have good things to say about mine. I turn the tap on, I turn the electric on, and away I go. No falling over cables, no tripping over extension leads. It's very good. We'll be testing that out. We've been sent that. Thank you very much to the team at Giraffe Tools.
Love it nailed to the wall.
Anything good to say about that yet or not?
I don't know nothing. It's inside a box, isn't it?
Just that we've been sent it.
Yeah, but I can see from the picture it's got like a pivot, so you can.
Can what?
Fold it back and then spring it out.
Yeah, fine, good. Put that there now. More things we've been sent. This I am going to be scathing about because we have given this a test. It's a smart screen. It's pointless, if I'm honest with you.
Well, I don't know. I've no idea anything about them.
I had a good think about it. Effectively, you Bluetooth your phone to it, this attaches to your centre console, and then this becomes your Apple Play, your Android Play, your GPS sat-nav. It's touchscreen, voice control, all sorts of stuff. But why wouldn't you just use your phone in a cradle? Because this doesn't work independently of itself. It has no software on it. It's just a Bluetooth touchscreen. Maybe I'm missing something there.
Yeah, saves you. You can't be accused of touching your phone, can you?
I don't know, but we'll do a video of that. But I've had a quick test of that, and my honest opinion is, I can see no actual point in using it.
Yeah, but we're probably not getting the. We're probably not. We need to have a good look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's bigger than your phone, isn't it? You'll be able to see it.
Oh, it's like a tablet that you put in your car.
Yeah, because some people's phones are tiny, aren't they?
Well, I don't know. But anyway, I've had a quick go with that.
I think it'll be all right. OT says don't take any notice.
Well, we'll have a go with that. And now that you are the leading expert in borescopes and endoscopes,
I'm looking forward to using that.
we've been sent this by the team at Kaiweets. It's the KBA01, and actually this looks pretty cool. It's a rechargeable USB powered endoscope. It's got
Bore scope.
bore scope, endoscope, but the thing is, it hasn't got hundreds and hundreds of meters of cable.
No.
It's got 1.5 meters of cable.
Will
on
it fit in your pocket so you can just whip it out at any opportunity?
Well, we'll soon find out when we give that a test. But I think that will be more useful than the other one we were sent, which I can't remember the name of now. What was the name of it?
No, the other one, they've all got their own. How long's the cable on that one? 1.5 metres.
Yeah, 1.5 meters. But it's a proper like handheld thing.
Yeah.
You know. So we'll give that a go. That's coming to the channel. And this, I'm really excited about. It's total trash, but it's a great idea. It's an AI interactive LED screen. It's 19 inches. It's designed to go in the back of your car window. We're not going to use it for that. We're going to hang it up in the workshop.
19 inches.
And we're going to put comedy...
Is it folded up in this box?
I think it's probably rolled up, yeah. Who's it from? What's the company again? Toto.
This is like the back of his follow me. Stop, police. Get off my rear.
Yeah. So that's the sort of thing.
I see.
You mount it in the rear
It's 4
rear
inches
window.
high,
Yeah.
19 inches wide.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We can have that in the workshop up here, and it might say, I don't know, fish and chips special.
No.
It's
in
an
the
LED
back of
sign.
In the back of my Peugeot.
Yes, you can have it in the back of the Peugeot. It's totally pointless,
Don't go fast.
but I think it's going to be fun to play with. My intention is to have
Wow.
it somewhere in the
Oh,
workshop.
oh, no, I want this in my Peugeot.
Well, we'll put it in the Peugeot then. You know, slow down in Lincolnshire.
Yeah, Dakar down in Lincolnshire.
What do you reckon to that?
Ah, smart, John.
Good.
I like that.
Yeah, me too. So I thought I'll have a go with
Oh,
that.
you have to do it with your phone, dear.
I think it's Bluetooth. Yeah, you just Bluetooth a little message to
Oh, cool.
it. We'll have a play with that anyway. But a Toto has sent us that. I think they're about. Well, I don't want to tell you how much I think they are actually. I think they're about £100 for one of them.
Who sent us this?
A Toto.
Ah, not Toto.
No. We're not in Kansas anymore.
I like that.
I thought you might. When I was contacting them, said, "Can we send you one of these?" I thought, well, yeah, go on then. We'll have a play with that.
Oh, in the back of my Peugeot. You're not getting past. I've got stuff on board.
You like that, do you?
I do.
Good. Well, we'll play with that. I genuinely question the legality of that on the road, but we can discuss that in the video.
It says here, it's okay for the road if you use it in Honolulu.
Road trip then, isn't it?
I like that.
Right, good.
Yeah, that appeals to the inner child.
We'll be testing that out
Wish we'd got one of them in 1975.
as well. Now stop everything, because
Yeah, we're waffling.
we're waffling now, and we've been sent a parcel. From Kane at Evolution Limited. Evolution, if you don't know who they are the leading go-to Bible for all things smart car, aren't they?
Yeah.
Evolution is a free-to-use website which you can get all the information from about your smart car if you need to know about fitting mud flaps or repairing stuff. There's also
People
a
must
paid...
have heard me say to you, what's Evolution say?
Yeah, well, there's also a paid subscription part of it, rightly so, where you can access it. It's basically, what's the word I want? I want not a dictionary. What's the things we used to have? What's the word there?
It's almost a forum, but it's sort of more than that, isn't it?
Encyclopedia. That's the word I wanted.
It's a smartopedia.
It's the Smartopedia. And Kane there has been watching our videos, thank you very much, and has basically said, well, you...
Obviously, I don't know what they're doing.
It's obvious you're having a go. And he's contacted us and sent us something. I think I know what's in here, but I haven't had a look. Where's the opening things? Knife, please. It's clear to see that Evolution has also got shares in Fragile Tape, because this is really well wrapped up.
Top man. Better than some of the stuff that comes.
Right. What's in the box? Dun,
wrap.
dun, 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 dun.
Bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap. Oh, you can open that.
Thank you. Oh, I bet that's... Yeah, no... Oh.
No, I don't know. I think we've been sent all sorts of
We're only
prizes.
borrowing this, aren't we?
I don't know. There's all sorts of goodies in here.
I think we're only borrowing this, John.
What's that? So these are smart tools.
Yeah.
They're proper tools
Yeah.
to remove the suspension.
I ain't worked that one out yet, but that's the one that holds the strut. You put a spanner on it, so you ain't got to take all the top
Yeah,
pieces.
if you've watched the video where we started taking apart the 450, we had a struggle, didn't we? You don't know what that is, do you?
I don't.
Neither do I.
We'll have to talk to the man.
We'll have to speak to Kane. Yes, he's lent us some tools there, some smart car tools. What's this? Oh, it's like Christmas. We should have done a whole video on this.
That's...
Ah, cool. You see that? If you've seen previous videos, you'll know that I've got some blanking plates in the end of my smart car chassis.
Yeah.
And they hold water in.
Yeah.
They are meant to go in the rear of the smart car chassis.
Not the chassis, you mean the swinging arm?
You know what I mean.
Trailing arm.
The trailing arm.
What's that, the 450 or 451?
Well, there's two different sizes. I'm not sure if they're for the 450 or the 451, but we'll soon find out.
So your 450 didn't have any in and you put some in?
I did, but we've drilled a little hole in them to let the water out. But they look cool. Look at them. Like milled stainless steel. They're fantastic.
This is doing my head in because I don't know what this is for.
So we've been sent them. They're awesome. And here we go. We've got some other bits and pieces. Ready? It's like Christmas again. Oh my goodness. Oh, throwing it on the floor. That's a orange Evolution keyring. We've got a Evolution orange and black keyring.
No, they're not key rings, mate. They're for putting on the bits that you have when you turn the thing off to when you...
Oh, look at this. Loads of key rings. Yeah. How cool are they? And an orange and black Evolution moulded
You're
plastic
getting some
keyring.
goodies on. You didn't let me open that one, did you?
No, these are mine.
They're my goodies.
We've got all the key rings. You can have a key ring, don't you worry. You can have the one that's got...
I'm absolutely intrigued to know what the hell this is for.
They're awesome.
I like that sort of
I think a smart orange and black car needs a smart orange and black keyring. Oh,
He's been very generous to you, John boy.
yes, what a man. You can have this one.
That means work, that does.
No, I don't think so. That's a cheque for £50,000.
No, it's got stickers in it.
Oh, has it?
Vinyls, it says on it.
Oh, right. Bob Marley, Tom Jones.
No,
Fleetwood
Bomber
Mac?
by Motörhead.
Ah, cool. So they are stickers, vinyls to go on your car.
There's an orange Evolution one and a black Evolution one.
Nice. I'm going to put the black one on the purple Smart and the orange one on the orange
Yeah, I
Smart.
can tell you, my son, because I'd thought the same thing before you said it.
Excellent. Thank you very much. So hang on a minute. We've got all sorts of stuff. We've got some tools to do some work with. They are not for us to keep because that tool's quite expensive. I think it's like £100.
I was going to say,
tool.
he's lending us it.
We've got some caps, end caps, which are posh. I like them. We've got some key rings and some vinyls. But this, I think, is possibly one of the best things we've ever been sent. Because you know how we need to do suspension on the 451?
Yeah.
I got some suspension. These are springs and shock absorbers for a Smart 451. They are genuine Mercedes Smart, I believe, which were taken off a brand new 451, probably 13 or 14 years ago, by the team at
Oh, they're doing upgrade.
Evolution.
Upgrade.
I'm guessing, yeah, he upgraded something. Probably put Brabus suspension on or something like that. And he sent these to us for free.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you very much, genuinely. That's saved us quite a lot of money because I did look at some of these aftermarket, didn't I? There was like 70 quid a set. And that was without the springs. So the fact that we're able to fit some genuine, brand new, smart stuff to the car, I'm really happy about. So thank you very much. I probably won't get those all out of there. But
I shouldn't, mate. Actually going to finish up losing some. There's a leg and the strut. Yeah.
Shock absorber, spring, brand new. Thank you very much to Kane, and thanks to the team at Evolution. The place to go if you need all things smart car, because people do watch our smart car channel, channel for smart content. There have been other websites very similar. I know.
Oh, that's cool.
What have you spotted?
These cable tyres have got evolution.co.uk embossed in them. Now, how blinking cool is that?
That is pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh.
Little things. You're impressed by the fact that he's got branded cable ties, right?
Yeah. Who wouldn't be?
Me too.
Who wouldn't be? I've never seen that before.
Ta-da!
That's pretty decent on him.
Good. Thank you very much. Anyway, so thank you to Kane for sending us those. Evolution.co.uk. Check it out. Links in the description. Sign up. If you're a smart car person, it is the place to be.
Hold it to the camera.
Here it is.
No, you can't see from there.
With branded cable ties. We'll put some pictures
I love that.
on Twitter. I love that too. That leads us on nicely then to what is coming up next month.
What time is it?
What time is it? I don't know. What time? It's about 2 o'clock.
Oh, sorry.
Why?
I was thinking of my teaser.
This leads us on nicely then to what is coming up. We are going to finish the repairs on the Fiat Doblo. Got parts coming hopefully this week. New parts that's been sprayed in the right colour. Repairs to the van will be back on the road. That's coming up. We've got a video of us farting about with Fiat with Smart 451 mud flaps.
What a waste of my life.
What a waste of my day. £40 wasted.
Oh, they credited you.
I have got a refund.
Yeah?
Yeah, because they are, well, not fit for purpose.
They're on the wall of
They're
shame.
on the wall of shame. We'll talk about that in another video. You'll see that coming up. And as we've just discussed, 451 suspension. We'll be fitting some new suspension
Your
components
suspension's very rusty.
to the Smart 451, which is all coming. Dates for your diary, by the way. Car shows that we will be attending and car shows that we will be talking about and filming and all that sort of stuff. And if you're into car shows here in Lincolnshire and the UK, these are 4 dates for your diary. 4. So get time off work, please. Ask your boss if you can have these dates off. And we'll be going to these car shows.
It all depends whether I'm at my villa or not.
Baston Classic Car Show, which is held at Grimsthorpe Castle, 30th of June this year. What's that? That's a Saturday, is it, or Sunday? I should have found that out before I filmed this, really. But Baston Classic Car Show, 30th of June. What are we going to take? What do you want to take to that?
I don't know. Anything.
Toyota MR2. That's what.
No. There's nowhere I'm going anywhere in that.
Why?
Because it's not big enough.
Oh, all right. What are you taking to Baston then, alongside the Toyota
Rover
MR2?
75.
Rover 75. The Festival of the Unexceptional, 26th of July.
Yeah.
We're going to be there with 2 vehicles. One is the Proton Black Knight. The other is Top Secret. We will not be able to tell you about that because we've been invited by the organisers to bring this super duper special vehicle, but that will be coming. Boston Classic Car Show, held locally to us, is always a good show. Shout out to John Simpson and the team at Boston Classic Car Club. That's the 10th of August.
It's always a good show, that, isn't it?
What are we going to take to the Boston Classic Car Show?
Armstrong Siddeley.
We're going to take a Boston registered Proton Aeroback to the show.
You've got a new mechanic if you are.
And Rustival 3 is the 30th of August, of which we will be taking probably a Proton Impian and maybe a Fiat Doblo. Who knows?
Ooh.
You're right then, you switch off.
No, I just overload of information.
What are you going to be taking to Rustable 3? Are you going to be taking the Peugeot?
No, I'm not taking the Peugeot. The Peugeot does not leave Lincolnshire.
What work have we got to do on the Peugeot?
We're not doing anything.
Good. Loads of stuff still to come on the channel then. Smart 451 stuff, Fiat Doblo stuff, and anything else that comes our way. Proton aerobacks, for example. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed this month. Thanks to everyone that's viewed. It's quite warm in the workshop with that little heater on, you know.
I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, I'm actually sat here sweating. We've managed to keep it nice and warm. Thanks to everyone that sent us stuff to talk about. Let us know in the comments down below. What do you want to see next on the channel? What did you enjoy? What have you not enjoyed?
The length of this blooming podcast.
Yeah, I know, we've waffled on a little bit today. Where are you going? Are you turning that off now? Don't turn that off, we're going to have another video in a minute. Thanks to everyone that has watched. Thanks to everyone that subscribed. Comment down below. To prove you've watched till the end, comment, Dad is an absolute legend. Until next time, have a great day.
No pressure.
Thanks for watching. See you later. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this latest episode of Pistons, the podcast. Another one is coming shortly, but if you haven't caught up yet, there's previous episodes on this page now. And don't forget to hit subscribe to always get caught up with the latest podcast.